Hello everybody, I'm Jason and today I would like to tell you a time how I almost got scammed in China and share a few tips how to prevent it from happening to you. Scary thing is how fast it can happen, but please note this scam happens worldwide, especially in tourist hotspots. As you're like me, I usually do not like to talk to strangers on the streets and even back at home in Russia, as there are so many fraudsters who are crafty and take advantage of people. In this sunny and beautiful day, I was visiting Tiananmen Square on my own. I was wandering around, passing time, as I planned with my friend to meet after a few hours. There were so many people around that day, and I noticed that there were a number of Chinese who kept targeting tourists who were touring alone, and they would strike up a random conversation and invite you for coffee. Out of nowhere, an extremely gorgeous Chinese lady came up to me and she asked me if I was from Russia and if I wanted to join her coffee. Immediately my gut reaction was that it had to be a trap and I quickly should get away from that place. Thankfully, I trusted my gut and respectfully I declined and moved away. I continued walking and I entered the Forbidden Palace. Around about 10-15 minutes later, a kind-looking middle-aged Chinese woman approached. I was about to cut her off and by saying that I was fine, I did not need anything, but she surprised me by suggesting to walk together because she was waiting for her friends. We ended up talking for over an hour about everything under the sun, from my reasons to being in China and my life back in Russia. Then Judy, let's call her Judy for the story, she suggested to grab some tea with her since we were both passing time and waiting for our friends. I agreed and we made our ways looking for the tea houses. After we passed a couple, she said she knew one that made the best tea, so I followed. Finally, we reached the tea house Judy mentioned, to find it only empty with only the manager randomly standing there. The manager directed us to a room with a wooden table and two chairs. After we passed a couple, she said she knew one that made the best tea, so I followed. Finally, we reached the tea house Judy mentioned, to find it only empty with only the manager randomly standing there. The manager directed us to a room with a wooden table and two chairs. Shortly thereafter, the waitress came in with some snacks like nuts, chips, and took our tea orders. Everything was all good. We had nice tea, conversation flowed, and suddenly my friend called me to say that she was waiting for me at Tiananmen. So I informed Judy that I had to go. Judy was like, okay, let's pay the bill and walk back. And now I'm thinking about the bill etiquette. Who will pay? Let me offer to pay the bill, even though she technically invited me. We received the bill and it was around 1,500 RMB. It's around $230. And I thought that it maybe someone accidentally, it was a typo or someone accidentally added an extra zero. So in my mind I was like, what the hell, are they trying to scam me? And I told Judy that I don't have so much money. Then Judy said, oh, it's okay, no problem, we can split the bill. She will use her bank card and I will pay cash. And you know, both of them, manager and Judy, they were looking at me, and my wallet was on the table. So Judy she first asked me to check it one more time. I said, no, I don't have that much money. So she tried to reach my wallet and I grabbed it back. And so both of them, they were waiting for me to open the wallet and see the content, what is inside. So I put out 100 RMB, just put it on the table, and then I left the tea house. They didn't try to stop me. I was really very angry. And you know, I then proceeded to walk back to meet up with my friend, and I proceeded to walk up to meet up with my friend, and barely into my walk, another young Chinese girl, she approached me with basically the same pickup line. In case if you missed it, what happens is a beautiful girl chats you up and invite you to a specific restaurant or venue where the bill is comes out insanely inflated, so they force you to pay. Lots of men, they feel embarrassed, so they end up with pain. And also you may go to her hotel, to her flat, and there may be big guys at the doors who preventing you from leaving it unless you pay. So what should you do if you are in the similar situation? First, don't walk around with lots of money on your person if indeed. Don't put all your money into one place. Put it on socks, your undergarments, pockets. Don't put everything just in your wallet. Second, don't follow a stranger to an unknown place. And make sure the place you are gonna visit is full of people. Third, if you doubt about anything, so call the police. Please share in the comments whether you have encountered such a thing and what you would do, or any other scams you have come across. And please subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment to help with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, see you.